You're watching another episode of Kelley's Outdoor Adventures. We're Mike and Debbie Kelley. We're easing into retirement, one RV adventure at a time. We're not retired yet, but we're working on it. We're traveling this country willy-nilly style. We travel in our F-250 truck we call Willie, and our RV sporttrek travel trailer we call Millie. Our travels have taken us to some pretty epic places. You can come along and watch us on our travels as we learn the ins and outs of RV life. If you remember from last week's video, we toured the Andersonville, Georgia Prisoner of War Museum, the prison site, and the National Cemetery. And while we were there, we picked up some information on the Georgia Veterans Park and the Lake Blackshear Resort, which is in the same general area.
This is pretty.
This one's just really long and skinny. So we packed up the next morning and we headed to Cordele, Georgia. So of course we had our priorities. When we first got there, it was lunchtime and we needed to find some place to eat. This Mexican restaurant had some great reviews, so we stopped in to check it out. Kinda chuckled looking back on this. I wonder if this sign cost him any business. Looking back, I gave their in-house made chips and salsa a 10 out of 10. And the food did not disappoint either. We had a good meal. So when we were headed to the Veterans State Park and the Visitor Center, we realized that the Lake Blackshear Resort and Golf Club was inside of the park. It's privately owned and ran, but it is completely inside of the Georgia Veterans State Park. It's pretty cool.
Seen them before. They're all over the place. Oh my gosh, they're so cool. Oh yeah, because that's where they would be. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's kind of that authentic swamp looking. first stop was the Visitors Center. And the visitor center had a little museum in it, and it kind of walked you through the history of all the various wars that America has been in over the years. And it was pretty cool. Just had a few trinkets here and there that we picked up on. Of course, they had a lot to do with the Civil War as well, but also Vietnam War, World War I, World War II.
Flying 12 missions and receiving the Distinguished Flying Cross for their display of skill and courage on June 29th, 1945.
That's the big airplane that's out there. As we had just had dinner, we decided to take a hike to walk off some of this lunch, and we went to the Lake Shore Trail. This is Lake Blackshear. Now, it's a veterans park too, right? It's a veterans park and military. Veterans Memorial Park. Camping, golf course, and a museum. It's pretty neat.
Mile turn here, but if you take the bridge, it goes to the next trail.
You may be
Exactly right.
You may be exactly right. So maybe we don't want to go this way.
Let's just walk a little ways and see. You can enjoy budlight.
Oh, this is.
There we go. Perfect.
This is where we find the alligators.
Yeah, this is alligator heaven.
I think Debbie's trying to call the alligators. Looking for the alligators. I'm looking for the alligators and I'm just not seeing them. They have to be here somewhere. Where'd it go? Oh. Now you see the other one that's right down at the end of the tracks? I think we're still on the trail.
The green trail or the red trail?
Well, I'm thinking the red trail. And I wonder if those little things turn to green when you hit the green trail with the little arrows on the red. I think one has to question putting a walking path this close to an archery range. Things that make you go, Looks like somebody maybe cast a little too high. And after completing that half to 3/4 of a mile walk, we headed over to the outdoor exhibit area to take a look at some of the equipment, some of the Army equipment. howitzer. You always hear about the howitzers. A 155 millimeter howitzer. The howitzer is a cannon featuring a comparatively short barrel, which is used especially for firing shells at high angle elevations. You know, I think we fought and won 2 world wars with this equipment. You know, I think I just heard on the radio where our current administration wants to convert all of this type of equipment over to electric. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. This tank is 79,600 pounds, shoots a 30 caliber machine gun, can roll at 33 miles per hour and 6.6 miles per hour in water. B-29 Super Fortress. And time was flying, and just like that, we'd spent an entire day here. Pretty much tuckered out, so we decided to pack it up and head back to Nilly. Outside the park, we did have to stop at this general store. It was intriguing. It caught our attention. And I think this must be a southern thing. Not sure. Let us know if you've ever had quail eggs. These strange northerners come down here and see cotton in a field, and it's just kind of cool. And if we don't get to see you on the road, we'll see you right here next week. And as always, and until next time, cheers, everybody.